Escorted by parents Jonathan Ingram and Cassie Trupia. Number 12, Jackson Ingram. Escorted by parents Coy and Yvonne Dang. Ladies and gentlemen, number 16, Zachary Brian Dang. Escorted tonight by his mother Angela Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Shendell Lewis. Escorted by their parents John and Stephanie Vasquez. Brothers number 21, Anthony Trevino, and number 29, Adrian Trevino. Escorted by parents Jeff and Jamie Moreau. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Caden Ryan. Escorted by parents Chris and Joy Cashin. Ladies and gentlemen, number 23, Cole Cashin. Escorted by parents Jeff and Jenny Young. Number 28, Connor Young. Escorted by parents Jonathan Prophet and Melissa Police. Number 33, Zachary Prophet. Escorted by parents Brian and Stacy Edwards. Number 44, Jackson Edwards. Escorted by parents Jose and Erica Lerma. Number 55, Jeremy Lerma. Escorted by parents Chris and Nicole Covert. Number 58, Logan Bradshaw. Escorted by parents Eddie and Heather Sherman. Number 61, Noah Sherman. Escorted by parents Eric and Dusty Mott. Ladies and gentlemen, number 66, Durham Mott. Escorted by mother Marnie Boyle and stepfather David Edner. Ladies and gentlemen, number 72, Landon Boyle. Escorted by parents Jose and Nora Calderon. Ladies and gentlemen, number 73, Antonio Calderon. Escorted by parents Ty Stone and Lynette Morrison. Ladies and gentlemen, number 75, Garner Stone. Escorted by parents David and Michelle Utley. Ladies and gentlemen, number 79, Jake Utley. Escorted by mother Cassandra Lott and brother DeQuaylen Lott. Ladies and gentlemen, number 81, Datavian Lott. Escorted by sisters Taylor and Yvette Robertson. Number 85, Mitron Robertson. Escorted tonight by mother Tracy Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, number 94, Corbin Johnson. And escorted by parents Eric and Jacqueline Webb. Number 99, Shandon Webb. The athletic trainers from College Station High School. Escorted tonight by parents Frank and Jennifer Cerfoli. Ladies and gentlemen, Celia Cerfoli. Training student aid, represented tonight, escorted tonight I should say, by her mother, Sherry Buckley, and stepfather, Brendan Buckley. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylie Kendrick. Escorted tonight by parents Travis and Sarah Link. Ladies and gentlemen, Reagan Link. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your Cougar Cheer seniors. Escorted tonight by her parents Kevin and Rhonda Akers, ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Akers. Escorted tonight by parents Julie Wellman and John Doika with stepfather Todd Wellman, ladies and gentlemen, Nadia Doika. Escorted by parents Darren and Amber Graham, ladies and gentlemen, Katie Graham. Escorted by parents Stuart Novosad and Melissa Redfern, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Novosad. And escorted this evening by Brian and Melanie Wolf, parents, ladies and gentlemen, Elena Wolf. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the College Station High School Strutter seniors. Escorted this evening by parents Tim and Jana Barrett, ladies and gentlemen, Avery Barrett. Escorted tonight by parents Chris and Sabrina Delingis, ladies and gentlemen, Addison Delingis. Escorted by parents Christopher and Mary Beth Husey, ladies and gentlemen, Anastasia Husey. Escorted by parents Johnny and Norma Hawkes, Bianca Hawkes. Escorted by parents Damon and Gail Lazarine, ladies and gentlemen, Kendall Lazarine. Escorted by parents Stephen and Shannon Morrison, ladies and gentlemen, Annalise Morrison. Escorted by father Rick Olshak and stepmother Sandra Olshak, ladies and gentlemen, Jada Olshak. Escorted by parents Jim Petrick and Jennifer Schiller, ladies and gentlemen, Marley Petrick. Escorted by parents William and Jennifer Tadlock, ladies and gentlemen, Kaylin Tadlock. Escorted by her mother, Laura Carver, and sister, Kayla Bowman, ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Carver. And escorted by parents Ken and Abby Walsh, ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Walsh. Fans, once again, how about a round of applause for our College Station High School 2022 senior class.
Seconds and I do the team sequence. Everybody up, let's do team sequence. We did not. Alright, go to standby. This will be team sequence, no lift off. No lift off, just team sequence this time. Push and go.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, introducing the Temple High cheerleaders. NCAA All-American Peyton Arrington, Shelby Avery, Daniela Cantu, Alyssa Fuentes, co-captain Sienna Fuller, co-captain NCAA All-American Ana Sofia Garcia, Ella Gilman, Tatiana Gonzalez, Stormy Grinaldo, cheerleader of the week, Kiara Jenkins, Lucy Lewis, Diana Marshall, captain and NCAA All-American Mary Catherine Norman, Madison Tennant, Jesselyn Lincoln, Kendall Shepard, Aziza Toby, and Quintavia White. NCAA All-American mascot, Taylor Heisterberg. The managers are Denise Cody and Tanaya Cody, and the cheerleaders are coached by head coach Samantha Edwards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2022-2023 College Station High School varsity cheerleaders. Captain Senior Nadia Doita. Co-captain Junior Courtney Ewing. Senior Hannah Akers. Junior Kat Fouch. Senior Katie Graham. Junior Emma Hagerman. Junior Sophie Harkin. Sophomore Cassidy Keller. Sophomore Kenna Lehrman. Junior Ava Lyon. Senior Randy Novosad. Sophomore Maddie Olson. Sophomore Emily Paul. Sophomore Abby Peel. Junior Taylor Kostek. Junior Caitlin Reese. Junior Mackenzie Salter. Junior Zaria Shabak. Junior Reese Sigler. And Senior Elena Wolf. And the mascot, Cooper the Cougar. The Cougar cheerleaders are coached by head coach Julie Wellman and assisted by Susie Hodges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, introducing the College Station High School student athletic trainers. They are seniors Celia Serfoli, Kylie Kendrick, and Reagan Link. Also, sophomores Abigail Branch, Olivia Chalmers, Katie Lyon, Haley Lucky, Leilani McDowell, J.C. Crowsley, and Caitlin Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause please for your College Station High School student athletic trainers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the College Station Cougar High School Band will now perform the College Station High School school song. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Temple High School Band will perform the Temple High School school song.
I just want to show the world that I really do this. I really make part of the street view. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna take that on this good.
Those who keep our children safe in our schools every day. Tonight our players are being led up to the field by Sergeant Jacob Yeller and other law enforcement personnel. Wildcats Law Enforcement Club is raising our nation's flag, led by their sponsor and former police officer for College Station PD, Mr. Jay Summers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and those who serve and protect it with the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by the College Station High School Choir under the direction of Katie Zorn. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's honorary captain on the field is College Station High School, Mr. Alfonso Garcia. Mr. Garcia is one of our athletic trainers and teaches at College Station High School. He also served as a combat medic, 68 Whiskey, assigned to Charlie Company 501 Forward Support Battalion with the 1st Brigade of the 1st Army Division stationed out of Freeburg, Georgia. Freeburg, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please for Mr. Alfonso Garcia.
Station, your captains tonight are going to be Harrison Robinson.
The captains for Temple, number 1 for El Hempio, number 5 Tori York, number 7 Michael Harrison Tyler, and number 10 Reese Lundfeld. College Station High School, 0 Marquise Collins, 5 Harrison Robinson.
For the coin toss.
7 Colton Griswold.
But the Cougars won the toss.
Jackson Edwards, captain for your
Waiting
Cougars.
for a decision here. Cougars do win the toss. They have deferred, so we'll let the referee tell you what's going to happen here. A little bit of a disjointed start here to this one as Temple is late getting onto the field.
Temple will receive at the north end zone.
So Temple will be receiving at the north end zone. That means they'll be going from left to right on your radio dial. College Station from right to left. Connor Young will be the kicker for College Station once their kick team comes out onto the field. And we are just about ready to get this one underway, Scott.
Yeah, and I think that, the defense, which had a good week last week, they'll be challenged. Rumpfeld is 17 of 39 for 378 yards, 4 touchdowns on the year. Brundage, their running back, had a big game last week as he picked up 165 of the 212 yards he has on the season. They played much better against Willis, but as I said, it was a 10-7 game when Derek Lagway went out. But they picked up some confidence, and now they'll try to carry that forward into the ball game tonight.
Back deep to receive for Temple will be number 7, Mikhail Harrison Pilot, along with number 11, Christian Tutson. Tutson will be on the near side. Pilot Harrison to the far side. Pilot Harrison, a receiver who is drawing a lot of attention in the recruiting ranks.
Yeah, him and Mitchell as well, but Harrison Pilot rated in like the top 150 seniors in the country this year. And, that'll be interesting to see how he goes 2 ways. First game of the year, he had 4 catches for 75 yards, including a 33-yard touchdown pass. The second game, he was limited to just 2 catches.
Connor Young has it on the tee, and we are about ready to get this one underway. A beautiful night for high school football here at Cougar Stadium. Young checks with his defenders. He's ready to go. He puts his foot into it. It's going to be a high kick. It's going to come down and be fielded at the 11-yard line, or the 1-yard line by Christian Tutson. He's going to go off the left side, 20-25, and he'll be dragged down from behind. A good tackle there by Aiden Martinez-Brown.
Down at the 29-yard line. Good coverage there. And I think that that's a spot where the Cougars will live if they're starting drives against them between the 20 and the 30-yard line.
Reese Rumfield is the quarterback. He brings his team out to the field.
Lots of Rumfields played up in the Belton Temple area. They kind of go back and forth. A cousin or a relative started against the Cougars their last game here.
Deshaun Brundage is the running back. He takes the handoff, and he is just leveled by Colton Griswold. He's going to feel that one tomorrow as he is hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, and he really just ran through him, and that's the only way you can hit somebody that hard in football today. Didn't lower his head, just chest into his helmet and knocked him backwards. 2nd and 10 now. Rumsfeld in the shotgun formation. Brundage to his left, takes the snap, takes the give. He's going to keep it himself, looking for room off the left side. He gets by the first defender, that's Griswold, but then he can't get by the next one. He's knocked down after a short gain. They'll give him about 4 on there, and it'll shut up 3rd and 6. I think that he let him go because it was going to be a horse collar. If he had reached out there and grabbed him and pulled him down, it would have been a penalty. Give up 4 as opposed to 15 and a first down.
3rd and 6, first drive of the game for either team, 10:53 and counting. Shotgun formation, drops back, looking to throw, pressure coming, he gets the throw away, the catch is made right at the sticks, and then falling forward to get the first down is going to be Mikhail Harrison Pilot. Temple converts on its first 3rd down. They've got the ball now 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Stick route right there, run the defense off with the speed that Harrison Pilot has, and then have him stop and come back for the first down.
We're going to get a flag here. I think we're going to have illegal motion against Temple.
Yeah, it's really upsetting to coaching staffs when you have a wide receiver, 35 yards away from the ball, jump off sides.
push him back 5. That'll set up 1st and 15. That penalty was called on Jeremiah Lennon. Now he has to go to the sidelines with his head down a little bit after that penalty. Trips to the far right here for Temple, nobody to the left. Brundage in the backfield. They're going to throw the bubble screen out on the right side to Pilot, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And thought maybe we were going to see a flag. The referee looked like he was reaching for one, as there was a little extracurricular there. But Harrison Pilot with the catch. He gets past the original line of scrimmage, which was the 40, and it turns into a gain of 7, setting up 2nd and 8.
Temple screen there with the blocking in front. Cougars running inside out to knock him out of bounds. That's why he had that contact right beside him.
Shotgun formation, takes the snap, looking to throw, pumps, and he's got the receiver. That's going to be caught for a 1st down into College Station territory, as that's caught by Pharrell Hemphill. He'll get to the College Station 48. Temple moving efficiently here on its first drive of the game. No score as we play here. Just getting ready to go under 10 minutes to go in quarter number 1, which is brought to you by Kelly Burt Dozer, your #1 excavating contractor. Kelly Burt Dozer, 778-1902, proudly supporting the youth of our community. Rumfeld in the shotgun formation brings a receiver in motion. He's going to throw to him in the backfield. Caught, gets a block, and then dragged down. A great open field tackle out there by Tony Hamilton. Give him a gain of 2 to the 46 of College Station.
Yeah, just swept the leg out from under him. It looked like he had a little more room out there, but pretty good at coverage to get him down.
Rumfield ready to go. Now he looks over to the sideline to get the play call. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver. That's going to be caught. And it'll be short of the 1st down, as that is caught by Jaquan Butler. But it sets up a 3rd and 1. And Scott, we saw a running play on the first play of the game. And since then, it's been all pass for Temple.
Yeah, and they're, really the coverage is not rolled up and been in their jerseys and giving those guys a chance to, just run off the coverage and have a short play.
3rd and short now, and they go with the full backfield. And he fumbled the snap. It's on the ground still. It's going to be picked up by Temple, but it's going to be a loss of 2 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Brundage saves their bacon right there, falling on that ball, and they'll bring their kick unit out.
So the Cougars,
first time they've gone under center as well in high formation in a short yardage situation.
Cougars catch a break there. Back to receive the kick for College Station. It's going to be Anthony Tisdale.
Safe defense here, making sure that it's a punt.
It is punted by number 55. Tisdale's going to field it at the 5, drops it, but it bounces right to him, looking for some room. Not going to find much, as he'll be pulled down at the 10-yard line. Punter there was Mateo Lopez. And Tisdale dropped the ball when fielding it. Fortunate that it bounced right back to him and there wasn't a lot of pressure. But it only comes out with a 5-yard gain, and the Cougars start their first possession of the game with 8:08 to go. 1st and 10 at their own 10. Arrington Maiden brings the offense to the field. On the backfield with him. Takes the snap. He's going to throw, and it's too hot to handle there, as it was intended for Brooks DeWitt.
Here to the wrong shoulder there. He had to spin around and try to catch it. And then also, as he's going down the ground, nearly got hit in the helmet on the finger there.
2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars. Fabinho in the backfield. He's to Maiden's right. Takes the snap. They're going to give it to him. He's going to go off the right side, left side. He'll get across the 13 up to the 15, and it'll set up 3rd down and about 5. Temple defender slow to get up on the other side. That's DeMarion Willis. The referees are going to stop the clock.
Official timeout.
Get him off the field. 3rd and 5 here for the Cougars. Clock stops on the injury with 7:41 to go in quarter number 1. No score. Shotgun formation from Harrington Maiden. Looking to throw, plenty of time. He's going to throw deep. He has a receiver and he overthrows it. Wide open was Brooks DeWitt, and if DeWitt hauls that in, that is 6 for the Cougars.
Yeah, need a little bit more air, but it did go off DeWitt's fingertips. I think both of them at both ends of that pass are going to say, I didn't do my part of it. It was a perfect play call, and he's running alone as they go right after replacement in the secondary as they switch their safeties over to the other side, and just bad luck for the Cougars there.
Connor Young to punt for the Cougars. Back to receive it, Jeremiah Lennon. Young puts his foot into it, and it's partially blocked. And it's going to roll and be killed at the College Station 39-yard line. So some pressure coming there, and that was partially blocked. And Temple will take over 1st and 10 in great field position. Cougar football brought to you this season by Club Car Wash. Club Car Wash, become an unlimited member, and every month you can wash your ride whenever you need. Club Car Wash, join the club. No score, 7:14 to go, quarter number 1. Temple starts its second possession of the game at the College Station 39-yard line, and they're going to go Wildcat here. As Harrison Pilot takes it, and he's going to be hit immediately. He'll get a yard gain there. So they went in this Wildcat formation there with Mikhail Harrison Pilot. Now coming back in is the quarterback, Reese Rumfield.
Have to watch that with them coming off the sidelines because they didn't even have Rumfield on. It's not like they moved him out to a receiver spot. They just went with all wide receivers on that play.
Shotgun formation. They're going to throw out to the left side. That's going to be complete, but hit immediately is the receiver who makes the catch. That is Jeremiah Lennon. And let's see where they mark him. It looks like from where they're marking him, no gain on the play, and it'll set up 3rd down and 9.
Close that gap a lot faster than they did in the first drive.
That pass also looked like it took a little bit longer to get out there to the receiver, giving them time to close.
And it wasn't from hash mark to the outside. It was from the middle of the field.
Rumfield drops back looking to throw. He's got a receiver, and it's going to be caught. Driven out of bounds is Harrison Pilot. We'll see where they mark him. Oh, that's a favorable spot for the Cougars as they mark him 2 yards short of the 1st down at the 31. Thought maybe he was a little bit closer to the 1st down marker there.
Bigger wide formation this time. Yeah, they're going to bring in a jumbo set. This is where they had the fumble the last time.
4th and 2 at the College Station 31. They're going to bring Tarian York, the linebacker, into the backfield as the fullback.
Play action.
Under center. Going to turn, going to hand it to the running back. He's going to be hit immediately, runs into a wall, no gain. Corbin Johnson brings him down, and the Cougar defense turns them away, and it actually is going to turn into a loss of a yard.
Yeah, and both times that they've gone away from the shotgun formation that they're running on every other play for these 2 4th down plays, the fumble and then that one right there, which had no chance. I mean, I know you're running a Harrison Pilot across that you could fake the handoff to him, but they had no chance. And then York in the backfield really didn't help any as far as going to find somebody to block.
Cougars take over at their own 33. Maiden's going to hand it off. Trevino off the left side gets about 3 to the 36. As Scott said tonight, Trevino wearing number 32 instead of number 21. 2nd down and 7. Maiden hand it off again. Trevino off the right side this time. It's another 2 yards. That's going to set up another 3rd and 5 here for the Cougars.
Still, I think that even though it's only a 2-yard gain on a zone read, that was the right time to hand it off, to try to option that in.
This time they're going to hand it off to Zach Dang. Dang's going to push the pile, and he's going to end up getting the 1st down. That was like a rugby scrum, and he just kept pushing forward, gets all the way to the 46. 8 yards for Zach Dang on his first carry of the game. Cougars going quickly. First down. Fake the give. Dang's going to roll out. He's got a receiver. That's going to be Dang. Dang's going to have the first down and more as he's into Temple territory. Scoots through a couple of defenders. Still on his feet and finally thrown down inside the 20 at about the 17. What a run after the catch there by Zach Dang.
Yeah, and a perfect rollout right there for Maiden to put it in his hands where he's running the whole time. Nearly had a block in the back downfield, but it was good to see Verdugo pull up right at the last second and not actually make contact with the defender.
Gets to the Temple 19. They're going to hand it off to Trevino. Has a nice little run off the right side. Get him to the 16. A gain of 3 sets up second down and 7. Cougars knocking on the door in the red zone as we approach 4.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Shotgun formation again for Arrington Maiden. He's dropping back, looking to throw, has protection. Now the pocket breaks down. He's going to scramble, and he will be dropped for a loss of 2 back to the 18. Had some time, and then the pocket just broke down, and he couldn't get away.
Yeah, covered sack right there because you did have that time, and just good coverage by the Temple secondary, but also didn't force it, which a young quarterback can do sometimes. He was content to wait there. 20 seconds on the play clock, so no hurry for the Cougars here.
3rd and 9 as we are under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter with no score. Maiden's going to roll to his left. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to pull it down. He's going to run. He's across the 15, dives forward to the 13. He's going to be short by about 4 yards of the first down, and it looks like Stony Pryor's going to bring out Connor Young in the field goal. Connor Young trying a 30-yard field goal out of the hole of Peyton Cashin. Ball is on the left hash mark. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it barely gets over the crossbar, but it is good, and the Cougars strike first. 3:13 to go, quarter number 1. College Station 3, Temple 0. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Ever find yourself in a department store with a question, but you can't find anyone who actually works there, so you just wander? That's what it feels like when you call most banks. But at Frost, we have live customer service 24/7, so you can speak to a real human right when you call, every time you call. No phone tree, no bots, just help from a real human when you need it. It's about being there for you. It's about more than money. Frost Bank.
College Station on the scoreboard first following a defensive stand as they drive down the field, have to settle for a field goal, but they do take the 3-0 lead.
Yeah, 8 plays, 53 yards before that 30-yard field goal by Connor Young that just got over the crossbar. I thought it might hit the crossbar and then see if it's going to bounce over or back onto the field of play there. But he got it through, and the Cougars turn a 4 and out into points. And that's something that neither Willis nor McKinney had been able to turn several 4 and outs into points in the first 2 games against the Wildcats.
Christian Tutson and Mikhail Harrison Pilot back to receive this kick from Connor Young. This one's going to come down at the 4. It's going to be fielded by Tutson. He's got the 15, looking for route 20, spins out of a tackle, now driven down at the 24. Good coverage by the Cougars as Temple takes over 1st and 10 at its own 24-yard line. 3:05 to go, quarter 1. 3-0 College Station is our score. Cougar football brought to you this season by Prosperity Bank. Real bankers, not just a bank. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC. Temple's been in College Station's territory both drives, but they've come away empty both times, having to punt on their first drive after a fumble and then being stopped on 4th down. Got to hand it off. Brundage, he's going to be swarmed immediately, and he's going to lose a couple of yards there. Great pursuit by the College Station defense.
His last 2 carries have been losing 5 yards, and just a good coverage by the Cougars. And, Rumpfield held that ball as long as he could to determine if he was going to give it off or not.
Loss of 2 on the play, sets up 2nd and 12. Rumpfield looking to throw, he's got a receiver, it's going to be caught, but the tackle is made immediately. Christian Tutson on the catch, Isaiah Pennygraph on the tackle, get him to the 30, and that's going to set up 3rd and 5. Actually, they'll mark it back at the 29. actually. May then be 35. Shotgun formation again. Gonna roll to his left. He's going to throw. That's going to be in. No, it is caught, but well short of the first down. Is coming down with that is going to be Jaquan Butler. Give him one on the gain, and here comes the punt unit again for Temple. Mateo Lopez will be handling the punting duties. Back to receive it.
Big leg in pregame. He did well in punts and their kicks as well. So somebody that they're counting on to be a weapon. So the Cougars might be a little short. Tisdale stands in for 37-yard line.
Snap is back. Lopez puts his foot into it. A good high kick. Tisdale's just going to let it bounce. It takes a College Station bounce, and it'll be killed at the College Station 44-yard line.
He didn't get the ball to turn over the right way. It was a high punt there. So the Cougars defense stiffens again. Even though they kind of bent that first drive, they've been pretty good since then and turned them over on downs 2 times before this punt.
Mark it on the 43, 1:19 to go. College Station on top here in quarter number 1, 3-0. Shotgun formation for Arrington May. Back in motion out of the backfield. It's going to be completed pass to Adrian Martinez-Brown. And Brown will take it across the 45 to the 47. Gain of 4 sets up 2nd and 6. First time we've seen Aiden Martinez-Brown tonight in the backfield. He'll stay in to the left of Nate. This time they'll hand it off to him. He's going to be hit and swallowed up. And he will get no gain. Is making the play there is Camarion Carter, one of their big defensive linemen.
Give him one there, I think.
They do give him a yard to the 48. They need the Temple 47 for a first down. Take the handoff, roll to his left. Aiden looking to throw across his body. He's going to just get rid of this one as the pressure was coming, and it'll be incomplete.
The pressure at his feet right there is the linebacker kind of gave up in his coverage, and Torian York, the Baylor commitment, able to get at his feet and just throw the ball away.
Christian Tutson back to receive the punt from Connor Young. Tutson stands at his own 10-yard line. Last time Young punted, it was partially blocked. Snap is back. Here comes the pressure. This one is completely blocked. And it's going to be fielded by Temple. They'll pick it up at the 30, and they're going to take this one into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown as Christian Tutson picks it up and rumbles into the end zone for Temple.
It's almost the exact same punt coverage right there as far as attacking the Cougars. The 3 guys that were up there are going to be coached up by Coach Edwards right now on the sideline, because there is once again the opportunity out on the wide coverage that you don't have much success.
Cougars still running defenders onto the field. The referee is holding them up as Temple is in a swinging gate formation. No kicker out there, however, as it looks like they'll be going for 2. Now they'll shift over. And now they will go with a kicker. As number 87 had the TM was over on the side, Marcos Garcia will kick the extra point. The snap, the spot, the kick is up, and it is good. 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Temple on top now, 7-3. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick, 100.9.
If you have a debit card, you're used to spending money. But what if your card actually ended up earning you money? That's not exactly normal, but that's what you can get at A&B. It's called Kasasa Cashback Checking. Don't mind the weird name. What you need to know is that it's a free account with cash rewards. Use your debit card for everyday purchases, and we'll pay you cash back every month. If that doesn't sound like normal banking, well, guess what? We're not a normal bank. So contact A&B today and ask for Kasasa or visit ANB.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Special teams breakdown leads to a touchdown for Temple as the Wildcats block a punt, pick it up, and rumble 30 yards with it into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night. So College Station with some issues on the punting game so far. 2 punts, 1 partially blocked, this last one completely blocked and returned for a touchdown. And that's something you're going to have to clean up quickly because Temple's seen that and they're going to keep bringing the pressure.
Yeah, and I think that, in the field goal that just got over the crossbar there, Connor Young, seeing the pressure against him, he's going to have to pick up his game right there. That's, one of the things that you get used to, 3-year starters, and then, 3-year starting for that. He needs to work it out, but that's what his pressure against his team is supposed to get him ready for the rest of the year.
Tisdale along with Martinez Brown back to receive the kick from Mateo Lopez. It's going to be Tisdale fielding it 1 yard deep in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. He's got the 10, 15, 20 hit there and falls forward to the 22. Cougars take over 1st and 10, trailing 7-3 with 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's the weapon right there. We've seen the Temple Wildcats turn special teams into a weapon. Tisdale trying to break something right there. We had one guy to beat. The problem is Tarian York was the one he had to beat. Baylor commit got him to the ground. Arrington Maiden throws the bubble screen. It's going to be complete to Jackson Verdugo, and Verdugo will go nowhere as good coverage and a good tackle there by Steven Jackson. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. College Station trailing at 7-3. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
For over 35 years. So before construction ever starts on any new home or business, your first thought and your first phone call should be Kelly Burt Dozer. Since 1978, Kelly Burt Dozer has handled hundreds of jobs throughout the Brazos Valley. They know the obstacles you must overcome to successfully excavate and fully prepare this terrain with efficient solutions to ensure a job well done. No matter your time frame or budget, that's Kelly Burt Dozer. Call 7.
Hey, just letting you know, there won't be bumper music when you come back. I'm going to play the legal. Okay.
Sponsor for the 2022 Chamber of Commerce Lobster Fest.
Thank you.
Howdy, I'm Jason Cornelius, community leader with Frost Bank and your incoming board chair. Join me for a weekend of food and fun for a good cause. Enjoy a steak and lobster dinner on Friday, September the 16th. Reserve your bay for a first ever Big Shots Aggieland competition on Saturday and Sunday, and then tee off on Monday, September the 19th at Pebble Creek Country Club for the Golf Classic. Support your Chamber of Commerce and reserve a table, register a golf team, or become a sponsor. Log on to bcschamber.org for more information.
KBMK, Wheelock, Bryan, College Station. Aggieland's country alternative. Maverick 100.9.
7-3 Temple as we start quarter number 2 here at Cougar Stadium. It's brought to you by Ed Phillips Plumbing, the real 24-hour plumber, ed-phillips-plumbing.com. Tim Schneller, Scott Glendon, and as we come back to action, College Station facing a 2nd and 10 at its own 23-yard line. Shotgun formation for Arrington Maiden. Brings a receiver in motion. High snap, pulls it down, gives it off to Trevino. He'll go up the middle, get across the 25 to about the 27, setting up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, but still a good job running between the tackles there, even though it's going to be 3rd and 6 now from the 27.
Shotgun formation. Looking over to Coach Stoney Pryor to get the play call.
We've got a defensive lineman to jump off sides there. Changing the play. Stack, both wide receivers beat side.
Meantime on the play clock, snap. Maiden's going to throw. He's got a receiver that's going to be caught and hit immediately. Is going to be Peyton Cashin. He's going to have the 1st down on a nice grab.
Let that go before he made his break. You're throwing to the spot right there. And Maiden's got to trust that he's going to be there to get the reception. He'd run past the 1st down marker, so get it out to the 34 for the 1st.
Maiden in the shotgun formation, trips to the left. Under some pressure, he's going to get away from it. He's got a little bit of room, and he'll be pulled down. A good job of recovering there and making the tackle by number 36, Trayron Williams Eccles, and he holds him to just a 2-yard gain.
And also had York right there as well. So if he got past Eccles, York was going to stop him even if he only got 1 more yard.
2nd and 8 now for Cougars. Will join Trevino in the backfield. They're going to give it to Dang. He's got a block off the left side, or right side, excuse me, and he'll be thrown down. Here comes a late flag. As Terry and York there.
See, that's going to be holding on Trevino there. As the defender turned, Trevino was blocking him straight up. Then he turned and Trevino didn't disengage. He got caught wrapping his arms around him.
The gain would have been to the 40. It would have set up a 3rd and 3. But, through the flag, let's see where they're going to mark this one from. 2nd down.
Holding. Number 32. Kick out penalty for previous shot. Remains 2nd down.
Mark it back to the 30. It'll be 2nd down and 13. As we move through this quarter, we're going to take a look at our Brazos Valley scoreboard. It's brought to you by Amarillo National Bank. Hayden takes the snap, going to throw the screen to Trevino out of the backfield. He's got some room. He's across the 35 and knocked down at about the 38. A nice play there on 2nd down.
Lufkin scored 2 quick touchdowns here to take a 17-7 lead over Enid Consolidated in the 2nd quarter. Liberty Hill leads Georgetown in district action, non-district but district opponent 24-18. Round Cleveland Cedar Park Assembly leads 10-7. Bryan and Griffin tied it. So
3rd down, going to give it to Trevino on the delayed draw. He's going to have the 1st down in Morris. He's up near midfield. A great play there by Trevino to take that for a 1st down, and the Cougars keep rolling here. Facing 1st and 10 at midfield as we go under 10 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Hayden goes down the high step, gives it to Trevino. He's just going to plow forward through the middle of the line. He'll get 4 there, setting up 2nd and 6.
Offensive line getting some push there against this talented Temple front. Like to see that.
Brazos Valley scoreboard brought to you by Amarillo National Bank. Locally owned, family strong, and here to stay. Visit AMB.com today. 2nd down, fake the give, gonna throw, has a receiver and it's off his hands, incomplete. Had Bo Corton streaking down the field, but he just could not handle that pass. And we've got time being called by the referee here. Is there a flag somewhere on the field, Scott? I don't see one.
They snapped the ball before. They're gonna mark something off against the Cougars.
No, they just set it down at the original line of scrimmage. Let's see. So talk here from one of the side judges along with the, they're going to call holding against Temple? That looked like it was against Temple. Let's see.
Holding. Defense. Number 4.
There's the flag. Couldn't see it. They just picked it up at about the 37-yard line. So they're going to give Mark Mitchell, hold, and that'll move it into deeper into Temple territory at the 35 and a 1st down for the Cougars. They'll give it off. This is Trevino. Does a good job to get away from the first wave. Can't get away from the second though, but he does get 2 yards out of that, setting up 2nd and 8. Actually, they mark it back. It's just a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Ball is at the Temple 34-yard line. Bring a receiver in motion. That's Dang. Gonna give it off to Trevino right up the middle. Nice gain across the 30 to the 29. Sets up 3rd down and 4.
The Cougars think they can run the ball right at Temple, so they're doing it the majority of the time. And with a great push right at those 2 defensive tackles and that even front against the Cougars.
Gonna hand it off again. Trevino, this time he's not gonna get the 1st down as he's gonna be hit and dropped. First contact there by Jalen Jackson. Give him a gain of 1. It's gonna be 4th and 3 at the 28-yard line. And it looks like Coach Pryor's gonna keep the offense on the field. Shotgun formation. Dang to Maiden's left. Trevino to his right. And now they're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 8:05 to go. College Station trailing 7-3. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Please join Pink Alliance Wednesday, September 28th for their 19th annual Surviving and Thriving Cancer Awareness Luncheon, sponsored by Texas A&M Health and St. Joseph Health. featuring Shantae Lowe, breast cancer survivor, world and highkeeper, wrapping 4 Olympic Games appearances, all while holding the title of mom. Come hear Shantae tell her story as we raise money to support breast cancer patients in the Brazos Valley. For tickets or more information, visit survivingandthriving.org.
College Station trailing at 7-3 as we play here in the second quarter. Tim Schneider, Scott Clendenin, 8:05 to go. And as we come back to action, College Station with a 4th and 3 at the Temple 28-yard line.
Looking at offense on there.
The offense, the only touchdown of the game so far has come on special teams. It was a punt block that was returned by Temple. College Station, one drive into Temple territory prior to this, came away with a field goal. Now looking if they can keep this drive alive. Shotgun formation for Arrington Maiden. Takes the snap, fakes the give, rolls to his right. There's pressure. He gets away from it, and he's going to have the first down and more. Breaks a tackle. 10-5. Touchdown, Cougars. Arrington Maiden.
Shook off a guy because he's as big as he is right there. As Jalen Jackson, defensive lineman, number 0, defensive end, had a free rush at him. He was able to break that tackle and then make that great run right up the middle. He didn't dance in the hole there. He saw, after he got past the first down marker, kind of like it opened up, and he did a great job running right at the goal line.
Got away from Jones, also broke away from Terry and York as well, the big linebacker. Connor Young on to add the extra point out of the hold of Peyton Cashin. The snap is a little bit low, but it's set. The kick is through, and it is good. 7:54 to go here in the second quarter. Your new score, College Station 10, Temple 7. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Bryan Broadcasting is the flagship for Aggie Athletics. For 100 years, whenever the Aggies are playing, you can hear them on WTAW. Thanks to our listeners and Aggie broadcast sponsors, Pioneer Steel, Rudy's Barbecue, The Sleep Station, and Prosperity Bank. All sponsors. Slip games on the flagship station for Aggie Athletics, 1620 94.5 WTAW.
Come up big on 4th and 3, as Arrington Maiden takes it to the house for the Cougar touchdown.
Now, breathe some life into the Cougars. An 11-play drive that covered 77 yards, one of the longer drives of this season for the Cougars, and the right time to go for it on 4th down, 45-yard field goal. Really not in the cards for the Cougars. They played for the first down first, and then it was Maiden's athletic ability after that scramble that turned a first down into a touchdown.
Harrison Pilot and Tutson back to receive the kick from Connor Young. Young puts his foot into it. It's going to be Tutson who's going to watch it bounce and then pick it up at the 2-yard line. 10, 15. Wrapped up at about the 17 and finally brought down. I think he thought that one, maybe the way it was headed, was going to go out of bounds, and then he realized it wasn't. Figured I better field this, and then the Cougars with good coverage keep him from getting near the 20 as he's marked down at the 17. 10-7, College Station on top here. Rumfield brings the offense back out for Temple. Sean Brundage in the backfield with it. Shotgun formation, makes the snap, he's looking to throw. He's going to throw deep on the left side, looking for Harrison Pilot, and it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage by Isaiah Pennygraph, who is running step for step with Harrison Pilot and knocked the ball away.
Pennygraph watched his eyes. He didn't turn the ball until he saw that it was coming down to the receiver. That's just great individual coverage to get that pass broken up and to stay away from the interference as well. So great job by Pennygraph right there, as he sees a lot of action as teams throw away from Tisdale on the other side.
2nd down and 10 now. Shotgun formation again for Rumfield. This time he's going to fake the throw, take it himself, and he's going to slide down, give him a gain maybe of 1. Actually, no, it looks like a gain of 0 on the play. As he slid down before Jaden Bellows could take his head off there. And it sets up 3rd and 10. Cougar defense starting to put some pressure on the Temple offense. Upfield in the shotgun formation. Brundage back there with it. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw, and that's going to be caught by the receiver, Christian Tutson. And boy, you talk about turning around and the ball being there. Tutson almost didn't turn around in time.
It was a great pass by Rumfield to get it right into his breadbasket. As he turned, it came down. So an 18-yard gain and a big play that you just got to tip your hat to Rumfield on that pass.
Gets it out to the 35 of Temple. 1st and 10, clock stops while they set the chains. Now it rolls under 6:40 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Shotgun formation again for Rumfield. They brought a fullback in now. Rumfield's going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to go to Tutson again. Good coverage once again by Isaiah Penny. Temple has some talent. They definitely got speed. Their receiving core is very good. Rumfield throws a nice ball. 2nd and 10 for Temple. Shotgun formation. Brundage lines up behind Rumfield. They're going to hand it to him. He's going to break the first tackle, but can't get away from the next one. And he'll get 1 yard as he gets to the 36-yard line. Job there by the College Station defense. 3rd and 9 now. We'll see if Cougars can hold here. Going to send trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Brundage is in the backfield with Rumfield. Take the snap, drop back. Here comes the pressure. Corbin Johnson chasing him. He gets away from it, gets the pass off, and that is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, because of that pressure right there, he had to roll, and it was going to come up short. They were not going to get the first down. The receiver had come back across the line, but Hemphill not going to be able to scoop that one off of the turf, and a good, ability to hold the Cougars. 3rd and long, they got it one time, not the second time.
Corbin Johnson just got past his blocker, and he was giving chase. Lopez in to punt it away. Back to receive is Tisdale. He'll stand at his own 34-yard line. Lopez puts his foot into it. Hand over in. Tisdale fields it at the 30. Looking for a block. 35. Cuts outside 40. Breaks a tackle. Now knocked down at the 45-yard line. Nice return there by Anthony Tisdale. They'll mark him at the 44. And the Cougars take over from there. 1st and 10. Leading 10-7 with 5:40 to go in quarter number 2. Aiden back out to lead the offense. He'll send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Offset to the right of the line is Zach Dang. Now he'll bring Corton in motion. It's the little shovel pass to Corton. Breaks a tackle. He's got midfield and runs out of bounds. Actually, they'll mark it back at the College Station 49. They say he stepped out there.
Just didn't get that foot down inbounds because that run after that was really impressive. But the Cougars go with the tempo here.
5 yards on the game. Shotgun formation. Bring the receiver in motion. They can give to him. Now they give it to Trevino. He'll look for room up the middle. Gets across midfield to the 49. And that's going to set up 3rd and 3 at the Temple 49-yard line. Corton will check out. Jake Pivoto checks in. They'll send Pivoto to the left of the formation here. Stony Briar calls the play. Also to the left side is going to be Caden Passion. Jackson Verdugo, the wide receiver to the right. Zach Dang offset to the right side of the line. Trevino in motion out of the backfield, going to throw the little swing pass behind him, and it's going to end up losing yards as he had to turn around to catch that. And by the time, and here comes a late flag. It's the tackle made by Orion Peoples. There was some pushing and shoving on the Temple side. I did see a Cougar fall down, but we'll see what that flag is for. I think it may be against Temple.
Kind of caught a break there on a play where they're going to hold you and force a punt.
Tarian York, the linebacker for Temple, pointing that it's against them, and he's moving back. Here comes the call from the official.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Steven Jackson flagged there, and that's huge for the Cougars as it moves the ball to the 36 of Temple, but more importantly, it's a first down. See if the Cougars can take advantage here. Shotgun formation. To Maiden. Gives it off to Trevino. Off the left side. Gets about 3, maybe 4. Trevino doing a nice job of running tonight.
He is. He's, you know, the stature to get, if you get behind your line and you're getting some push at the line of scrimmage, he can dart in and out of those guys and pick some yards up, and he's doing that.
2nd and 6 now. Maiden drops back, looking for some room. Now he scrambles away from the pressure. Still looking downfield. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. Intended for Zach Day. But a nice job by Arrington Maiden of getting away from a sack, getting out enough where he can get the ball off, and throwing it where only his player can catch it, and saving them some yardage. 3rd down now. Ball is at 32, they need the 26. Actually, they're going to fake the pass, give it off to Trevino, and he's going to go nowhere as Tarian York, the linebacker, read that play from start to finish.
Yeah, draw play right there, and had no chance. And, you know, when it works, it's a really good play. When it doesn't, it's a smoke draw. York sniffed that one out. Now the Cougars going to go for it on 4th and 9.
Loss of 3 on the play. Ball is back at the 35. Shotgun formation. Pocket breaks down, steps up. He's going to throw to the end zone. He's got a receiver. It's Tisdale. Touchdown, Cougars! Arrington Maiden did a great job of stepping up in the pocket, and then Tisdale behind his defender, and the Cougars strike again on 4th down.
It's because he stands into the pocket and believes that those guys are going to come open, and because of his stature there, he's not going to take contact. If he's throwing the ball, I'm strong enough to still let it go, and Tisdale gets behind the secondary for a huge play downfield.
Connor Young on to add the extra point. The snap, the spot, the kick is up, and it is good. 3:36 to go here in the first half. Your new score, College Station 17, Temple 7. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
If you have a debit card, used to spending money, but what if the card actually ended up earning you money? That's not exactly normal, but that's what you can get at A&B. It's called Kasasa Cashback Checking. Don't mind the weird name. What you need to know is that it's a free account with cash rewards. Use your debit card for everyday purchases, and we'll pay you cash back every month. If that doesn't sound normal banking, well, guess what? We're bank. So contact A&B today and ask for Kasasa or visit anb.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Another touchdown on 4th down for College Station, and they now lead it 17-7.
7 plays, 45 yards after your defense gave you the football back. 35-yard touchdown on 4th down from Maiden to Tisdale. A beautiful touch pass behind the secondary, and the Cougars get a little distance. And, you know, only the block punt is the only thing that has gone against them. Temple has not been able to break through against this Cougar defense.
3:36 to go in the half. Cougars getting ready to go on defense. And Scott, College Station gets the ball to start the second half. This right here, to me, is an important drive if they can keep Temple from getting any points. Tutson and Harrison Pilot back to receive the kick from Connor Young. Once again, it's going to be Tutson. He'll field it at the 5, fumbles it, slips, picks it up now. Here comes the defense, and he's going to be dropped at the 7-yard line.
So special teams pays off for the Cougars right there, and Connor Young needs to use that to get some momentum. Perfect kick to where he wanted it to be. His coverage down there is excellent, and he did a great job, and the defense makes a play for him.
Fisher Maynard on the tackle. Temple starts 1st and 10 at its own 8-yard line with 3:28 to go here in the first half. Worst field position of the night for Temple. From field in the shotgun formation, Brundage back there with him. Now he's going to look over to the sideline for the play call. That's not Brundage back there with him. That's going to be number 21, Ramon Johnson. They're going to throw the screen, and that's going to be complete. Out across the 15-yard line, as that is complete to Jeremiah Lennon. Jake Bellows with the tackle. There's a flag back in the area of holding. You can see the Temple linemen talking to each other. Flag is back at the 6-yard line. Temple certainly thinks it's on them because they have moved back.
Top block. Offense, number 21.
So Ron Johnson, who just came into the backfield, is called there for participating in the chop block. The lineman had him high, he went low. Moves it back to the 4-yard line. First and 14 now for Temple. Give it off to Johnson. He'll get a good push. Pyle moves forward, get across the 10 to the 11.
Kind of like the scrum that the Cougars got earlier when it was a push for.
Clock stopped at 3:03. I'm sorry, Scott, I didn't interrupt you. I'm trying to figure out why they stopped the clock. Resetting the play clock, but why did
they're gonna wave it here?
It never moved. There we go. Now they'll wind it. Second down. Shotgun formation, Rumfield looking to throw. He's going to just loft this one up, and Harrison Pilot's going to get around Isaiah Pennygraph. He's going to haul it down. He's into College Station territory at the 30 and finally knocked out of bounds at about the 27.
Swim move to create space out there. Wasn't a clean push off, but got to tip your hat to him. It was just throw it up and let my guy go get it.
That's exactly what it was. Harrison Pilot did go get it. Huge gain to the College Station 26-yard line. Shotgun formation. Now they'll turn and look over to the sideline. Clock stopped because he went out of bounds with 2:44 to go here in the first half. Rumfield takes the snap, pumps. Now he's going to throw to the end zone. He's got a receiver, but great coverage.
Tisdale that time.
Oh, that was actually Tony Hamilton. Tony Hamilton running with the receiver, knocks it away. It was intended for Pharrell Hemphill. Good job by Tony Hamilton. Second and 10 now from the 26 for Temple. Clock stops on the incompletion with 2:38 to go in the half. Rumfield takes the snap, gives it off to the back. Hit, ball forward for about 2, and that is going to be Javon Williams on the line. Bellows on the tackle, gets it to the 24, sets up 3rd and 8. 2:15 and counting left here in the first half. I think they're going to be looking for Harrison Pilot here. Everybody moved but the ball. I mean, everybody went except for the snap. And that's going to be a false start against Temple.
Part of the snap, false start, offensive line.
The referee just says on the offensive line. He could have called it on the receivers too. They all took off. The quarterback moved back. The ball never came. 3rd and 13 now for Temple as we go under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Shotgun formation for Rumfield. 2 receivers to each side. Looking to the left, he's going to throw. That's Harrison Pilot. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, and he's going to be well short of the first down. Well, no, excuse me. They got a better mark than I thought. They're going to get to his 18, so it's a yard short, and on 4th down, Temple quickly with the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to look over the sideline. 4th and 1.
I think it's 3rd, isn't it? Because of the penalty?
It's 4th. Giovanni Williams in the shot where he's back there with Rumfield. Rumfield fakes the give. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. That throw was low. Harrison Robinson was there, and it's incomplete. Going for Harrison Pilot.
Colton Griswold blitzing out of the secondary really got at Rumfield's feet as well. Kind of lost his base as far as being able to get that pass up high enough to get the first down.
Huge stand there for the Cougars, because as I said, they get the ball back to start the half. Start the second half. Still 1:42 on the clock. Cougars have 2 timeouts remaining. Let's see if they decide to go for it here and see if they can add some points before the end of the half. Shotgun formation for Maiden. Martinez Brown in the backfield will go in motion. Maiden's going to take it himself. Up the middle, he'll get to the 20-yard line, and that is it. A gain of 2 sets up 2nd and 8. So they mark him across the 20 to the 21, so give him 3.
The 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for the Cougars.
They go that same play again. 24 seconds on the play clock. The Cougars just going to go to halftime. Unless they're using this to try to get somebody deep.
Hand off to Martinez Brown. They'll get up near the 25-yard line. We approach 1 minute to go. Cougars lead it to 17-7. As at the 25, they need the 27, but the Cougars in no hurry. Play clock just now getting 20.
Well, the interesting thing is they rushed the punter so well. You're going to have about 25 seconds after this play.
You need to get the first down here.
Would not be surprised if Temple calls timeout one way or the other. Cougars call timeout with 1 on the play clock.
Cougars take a timeout. We'll keep it here. 25 seconds to go in the half. Kind of thought maybe they would have come out and tried, at least on first down, try a pass to see if they could start moving it a little bit. But I think Custody Pryor, looking at the field position, thinking, okay, we're up 17-7. Let's not do anything that's going to cause us to give away our lead, some of our lead.
Yeah, and you've also run your best play here to get that first down. See if you can stay away from that punt situation with the way they've rushed. Brenham and Vikings still tied at 7 as the refresh these games here and see if I can get something updated.
Bryan and Temple are in the district, so Temple and Bryan will see each other later this season.
Lumpkin leads College Station by the same score we have here, 17-10. Belleville on top of Navasota, 14-0, and Rudder leads Elgin 7-0.
17-10, College Station,
17-7.
17-7, okay. Shotgun formation as we're back to action. Arrington Maiden takes the snap. He's going to turn, give it to the running back. He's going to be hit at the 25, pushes forward. Don't know if he's got the first down. I don't think he did. Aiden Martinez-Brown, I think he's a yard short. Temple does call timeout with 17 seconds on the clock. And that's the thing now, if you're Temple, you've blocked both punts College Station has tried so far. And now, I'm sure they're going to be coming with plenty of pressure here. Wouldn't be surprised to see just an all-out blitz here to try and block this punt. Oh, they're going to measure it. Stoney asked for a measurement. I don't know if he has enough for it, but we'll see. Don't know if you can hear that, but Mike Fitch, our PA announcer tonight, saying that the College Station volleyball team picked up a district win tonight over Lake Creek. Congratulations to the Lady Cougars.
We try to do the same thing in softball this spring. You make sure y'all come out and watch the undefeated state champion from last year, Ava Brown, pitch against your College Station Cougars. They were the #1 team or #2 team in the country.
Yeah, Lake Creek, they're stout.
And they've got 8 starters returning.
Well, and and what's scary is Brown, their pitcher. We saw her when she was a sophomore when Hannah was playing. I mean, she's been around and she's good.
Yeah,
she's good. And before her, they had Emily Kennedy, who's now pitching at Texas A&M.
Exactly. So anytime you can get at Lake Creek before you get to softball, you need to have your best shot at it. But congratulations to the volleyball team tonight. Big play coming up here. You have just got to quick punt it. If you punt it to the 45-yard line for a 17-yard punt, live with that.
Yep. You only got 17 seconds here, Scott. You've had 2 punts blocked. You're less than a yard away from the first down. Do you try something here, or do you go ahead and try and kick it?
I think if this was a district game, you may try to pick up a first down.
Okay.
I think a non-district game, you've got to get Connor Young. He is, after 2 punts being blocked, this is as much pressure as he can imagine as a punter. He's got to learn and grow from this in his senior year so that you have quality punting after this. And you've got to have those 3 guys as protectors up there.
Yeah.
Do the job and make sure, because you've got some size there. They're just have given up pressure through them both times. So go either way here as far as, as it looks like the Cougars going to leave that, put that punt team out there.
Jeremiah Lennon will be back to receive this kick for Temple. Connor Young will kick it away.
He's 20 yards too deep. I mean, if you're Connor Young, you're taking 1 step and you're punting this football as fast as you can.
17 seconds to go here in the first half. College Station on top, 17-7. Facing a 4th and just under a yard, but the Cougars will punt it away. They are at their own 26-yard line. Temple is ready to come. Boy, they've got 10 on the line, and they're going to bring it. Now 1 does drop back as Xavier Vella's under center, Scott.
Cougars going to call timeout again.
Yeah, he's right up there acting like he's going to take the snap, and so that's forced Temple to adjust here. Play clock at 10, and now the Cougars will take a timeout. So a little
that's
trickery.
something right there. Now you've also showed that to everybody in district that the Cougars could line up, with Vela, who's got a touchdown reception this year as an offensive weapon there.
He started out as one of the 3 protectors in front of Connor Young, and then he shifted up. Didn't go completely under center, but he did get behind the center with his hands ready to take a snap if need be, trying to show Temple a little something different. And then the Cougars take the timeout here. It's been the longest 17 seconds of the year, Scott.
Certainly has.
Cougars lead at 17-7. The only touchdown for Temple coming on a punt block that was returned. Their offense has moved the ball against the Cougars, but the Cougars have come up when they've needed to, a couple of 4th down stops. And they've done a nice job of keeping Temple's offense out of the end zone.
Coach Edwards dialed something up here as far as getting this punt off. Still surprised that they've got somebody back, that they're not rushing the level.
Jeremiah Lennon is the back to receive it. Snap is back. Connor Young puts his foot into it, gets it off. Great job as it's going to hit in Temple territory and take a sideways bounce at about the 46-yard line.
One step.
Yep.
That was the adjustment. We're not going to let that 2-step punting continue when you're getting the kind of push that Temple is.
8 seconds remain on the clock. Ball is at the 46 of Temple.
And it took long enough that you ran 9 seconds off the shot. Off the play clock. That is a great job punting the football right there by Connor Young.
I would expect Temple to just take a knee. College Station putting everybody back.
I think they're going to try to put the ball in the hands of
Harrison Pilot.
Yeah,
he is coming out.
Put him see him cross the field. Try to pick up some blocking from the wide receivers up top as he's down at the bottom. I don't think you just throw it deep.
They're looking to his side. They are going to throw, and it's going to be too tall for him to handle, but there is still 3 seconds on the clock. Trying to get it to McCall. Harrison Pilot don't know the range of their field goal kicker, but that almost looked like they were trying to get it to him on the sideline where he goes out of bounds because they're 3 seconds. Only thing they probably could have done, well, that it gives them a better shot at the end zone. I don't think they would have been in field goal range there. As now Harrison Pilot's going to check out. No, is he going out or not?
No, he's
going out to the right side there. They did bring in a couple other receivers. And Rumfield looking to throw. He's going to throw that way, and it's going to be nearly picked off.
And you would have had a touchdown return right there.
That was Tisdale.
That was Tisdale. They were not going to catch him if that had gone complete. An interception.
College Station holds there. They take a lead into the locker room, 17-7. And Scott, great job by the defense. You have to tip your hat to the College Station defense because that 7 points came on special teams, and they've done a great job. Harrison Pilot did have one big catch, but overall Isaiah Pennygraph has done a really nice job in the backfield on him, as well as Tony Hamilton and some others on multiple receivers. Yeah, and the pressure's there. I like the pressure that the Cougars have put on Rumfield, and a game-changing play, the Cougars on 4th down, that they were able to get the touchdown run and then the touchdown pass. And you look at Temple on their 4th downs, one time they had a fumble, and the other time they had a huge tackle for loss. So the fourth and going for it has really been what's been the difference here. And offensively, College Station's touchdowns, both of them on 4th down plays. Arrington Maiden with a run, and then Arrington Maiden with a pass to Tisdale. So the Cougars have done a nice job there when they faced a 4th down. Yeah, and you just have to have your defense do the exact same thing. You're going to get the ball to start the second half. Continue to have that good offensive play, and that's what that can lead to a victory tonight with a 10-point lead, 17-7 at halftime. 17-7 is the score at the half. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll be back to join you. Don't go away, folks. We'll have all the second half action for you. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9. Our 2022-2023 kicking officers are Lieutenant Lauren Padilla, Lieutenant Ariana Luis Resendes, Lieutenant Priscilla Skinner, and Captain Casey Harris Missouri. Enjoy the thrilling field performance by the varsity kittens to Fireball.
entitled Out of the Blue, featuring Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin, Blue Skies by Irving Berlin, and Blue Shades by Frank Capelli. semi-trailer to our destination. Cougars team of the week is B. Slauson. Section of the week is the Sousaphones. Directors of the Wildcat Band are Brent Matheson, Martha Sorain, and Peter Milliken. Color Guard is under the direction of Hannah Hernandez. Director of Fine Arts for Temple ISD is Katrina Watts-Beach. Have a safe and restful weekend. Good night and go Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cougar Stadium High School Halftime Show, featuring the Cougar Band and the Strutter Lifeline. The Strutter Dance Officers from left to right are Junior Lieutenant Heidi Jones, First Lieutenant Ashley Walsh, Senior Lieutenant Molly Peter, Junior Lieutenant Ethan Leonard, and Assembly Captain Bianca Hoppus. The Strutter Social Officers are President Addison Delizas, Social Officer Elena Boucher, Social Officer Ryan Harvey. The Strutter of the Week is freshman Bella Bramwell. And now the Strutters are excited to entertain you with their exciting palm routine. The Strutters would like to recognize the Teacher of the Week from the CSHS English Department, Mr. Brady. The Strutters are under the direction of Christine Conakry and Alyssa Rivera. Thank you for supporting our College Station Strutters and Go Cougars! And as of the fall of 2021, a UIL area marching finalist and participant in the UIL State Marching Band Contest. It's the College Station High School Mighty Cougar Band. The drum majors for the Cougar Band are Peyton Faulkner, Ashton McCauley, Casey Hawkins, and Braden Sequel. The band will be introducing their 2022 marching production, The Process of Invention. Enjoy the adventure as the band performs Fire, The Wheel, and Flight. The performances include arrangements of Eric Whitaker's Noisy Wheels of Joy, Shostakovich's The Fire of Eternal Glory, Stravinsky's The Firebird, Smith's The Inferno, and Eric Whitaker's Fly to Paradise, featuring Braden Sinkle on alto sax. All arrangements are by Carol Britton Chambers and Manny Maldonado. It's the music, it's the marching, it's the process of invention, and bringing it all together for your enjoyment, it's your College Station High School Mighty Cougar Band. Bang, bang.
numbers are Don Seal and Michael Dixon. Quarterback director is Roy Nolan. The Cougar band and guard would like to thank our wonderful fans. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show and look forward to treating you to fantastic future performances. Have a great Lone Star State weekend. Featuring Central College Station to start the second half under 8 Anthony Criswell Jr. number 26, Aiden Martinez Brown. Here's the kicker number 55, Mateo Lopez. 32, Anthony Carino. Penalty by number 5, Corey York. 9-yard gain on the play, second down.
running into it.
Yeah, it wasn't that he was trying to interfere there, but you'll take that right there, give them the 15. It had a chance for even more yardage and bigger damaging points.
Number 5, 15-yard penalty, previous spot, automatic first down.
Called it on Harrison Robinson, but it was not Harrison Robinson. So that gives them 15 to the 49 and an automatic first down.
The 15-yard penalty makes it first down and 10 for Temple. The ball gets out of the field at the Temple 49.
Shotgun formation, bring a receiver in motion. They're going to give it off to Brundage. Brundage dancing around, gets across midfield, now bounces off and dragged down after a gain of about 3.
That's one of his better runs of the night. And you know, that's a 3-yard play where the Cougars hit him, you know, pretty quickly.
Ball now in College Station territory at the 48 as we go under 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. College Station on top, 31-14. Rumfield in the shotgun formation, Brundage back there. They've also brought in a fullback who's offset to the right. Going to give it to Brundage again. He's going to bounce out to the left, and he'll keep his feet moving, push that pile. Here comes the quarterback pushing the pile. Here comes the offensive lineman still going, and they're going to end up pushing him forward to first down. Short. Nope, they're going to give it to him. The referee on the far side's waving him down, waving the chains down. That was just him getting in the middle of that pile and the pile being pushed forward to the 41-yard line. Am I dating myself? But didn't that used to be a penalty? Your offensive lineman could not help him?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
You're dating yourself.
I am dating myself, I know. First down for Temple at the College Station 41. Shotgun formation. Going to fake the give to Brundage. Looking to throw. Going to throw to the left side. Has a receiver. It's caught. That's Hemphill. And he's going to have the first down. Excuse me. It's not Hemphill. That is Harrison Pilot. And he gets to the 30-yard line, a gain of 11.
And you see, because they finally established a little run attack, that play action really opened up for Hemphill.
First and 10 now at the College Station 30-yard line. Temple's opening drive of the half. Going to throw the little bubble screen, and it's going to be complete. Big hit made by Jaden Bellows. It's completed to Jaquan Butler, and he's going to get 6 on the game. Second down and 6. Temple putting some pace to their offense now. Rumfield looking to throw under some pressure, trying to get away from it. Corbin Johnson misses him. Now he rolls all the way to his right, fakes a throw. Now he's going to throw down. He's got a receiver, and it's knocked away as it was intended for Pharrell Hemphill, but on the coverage and knocking away Harrison Robinson, Isaiah Pennygraph. Good job by the two of them of staying with the receiver and not coming up on the quarterback who was rolling away from the pressure.
Yeah, because the Cougar defense pursued him the whole time. A couple times it looked like he was going to, throw the ball away, but, even though that was a pass, it was down the field. It's like only my guy's going to catch it or it's going to go incomplete. 3rd and 4 now at the College Station 24-yard line. Rumfield going to throw out to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete. Tisdale hit.
Yep, Tisdale. It was intended for Harrison Pilot.
Pass broken up by getting to the receiver right when the ball got there.
They're going to try a field goal here. This will be a 41-yarder for Marcos Garcia. The holder is Demarion Willis. Snap is back, the spot, the kick, and it is going to be no good. Wide right. No, excuse me, wide left. Wide left. That's my other right.
Your military
the one that makes an L.
Yes.
So the Cougars dodge another bullet, come up big when they need to once Temple gets into Cougar territory, and turn them away empty.
Another 4th down where they don't get anything going. Their only points have been on special teams.
31-14 is our score. We've got 7:15 to go in the third quarter, and College Station now takes over, 1st and 10 at its own 24.
Tight formation here for the Cougars.
And the snap goes through Maiden's hands, but it goes right to Aiden Martinez-Brown, and he's going to turn that into a 6-yard gain.
Coach on the sideline going, that was, oh no, yes, as it just happens to go back. Direct snap.
It looked like Maiden turned his head away, and it just goes right through his hands, but fortunately right to the running back. Handed off to Aiden Martinez-Brown once again. He'll get up near the first down, about a yard short. And it's going to set up 3rd and 1. Well, you talk about catching a break there. Going back to that previous play. He couldn't have drawn it up any better.
No.
3rd and short here for the Cougars. Maiden, shotgun formation. He's got Brown behind him. Going to hand it to him. Going to try and get the yardage off the left side, and I don't know if he gets it. I don't think he does, as he's hauled down by big number 94, Aiden Brown. He is going to be a yard short. All is at the 30. All is at the College Station 33, 4th and 1. Yeah, I was going to say this. You don't want to give them any momentum by missing on a 4th down here, so you're going to bring out your punt team. Coach Pryor was looking at it, trying to decide. He calls for the punt unit. Connor Young to punt it, back to receive it, Jeremiah Lennon. Lennon stands at his own 31. The snap is high, Young pulls it down. He manages to get that kick off, and it's going to take a College Station bounce. It's going to keep rolling inside the 40, and it's finally going to go out of bounds at the 36-yard line of Temple. Fortunate there that Young was able to go up, get that snap, and then get the kick off, because there were 2 defenders coming.
Yeah, and going to the one-step punt that he practiced over here on the sideline, he did it right there, kind of sideways, rugby kick it from a standstill, and then you could tell the way the ball was spinning through the air that it was an opportunity there for a good roll.
So 1st and 10 for Temple at its own 35, 5:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Cougars on top 31-14. Trips to the left. Rumfield takes the snap, gives it off to Brundage. He goes off the left side. He's got a hole. He's going to get near the 1st down marker. He'll get 9, his biggest gain of the night, and it sets up 2nd and 1.
It's the biggest gain without being pushed from behind by 5 or 6 of his teammates.
9-yard gain on the play, 2nd down.
Expect play action out of this play right here.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, fullback offset to the left of the formation. Going to give it to Brundage once again. He's got a little bit of a hole. It closes quickly, though. He does get the 1st down. First contact made there by Jaden Bellows. Coming in to wrap him up and finish it off was Harrison Robinson, but not before he got the 1st down at the 47-yard line.
A 3-yard gain is good for a Wildcat 1st down.
4:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter.
Maybe changing the play after the coaches. I want to run a certain set.
He's looking to throw to his left. He's going to throw deep. Looking for Harrison Pilot, and it's going to be incomplete. Running step for step with him was Anthony Tisdale, and great coverage. Going to get Harrison Pilot deep there.
Tisdale coming off.
Harrison Pilot went off too. Yeah, Tisdale going off. Isaiah Pennygraph comes back on. Also saw Jaden Bellows was kind of stretching, like maybe he was catching a little bit of a cramp. I wonder if that's what it is with Tisdale as well.
He went to the Gatorade right away. Training staff talking with him.
It is a humid night. They're going to snap the ball. They give it off to Brundage, and he's going to be swarmed right at the line of scrimmage. His helmet comes off. A flag comes in, so I think maybe we're going to get a face mask. He does lose 2 yards on the game, but as I said, there is some laundry on the field.
I think he's not going to have to come off. He's leaving like it.
Yeah.
But because the penalty took his helmet off, he'll be able to stay in.
So that'll be a costly one against the Cougars.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 54. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
So instead of a 2-yard loss, it's going to be 15 yards and a 1st down into College Station territory here.
Mark it at the 38.
He makes a first down and 10 for the Wildcats on the Cougar 38-yard line.
Bending again. Cougars defense just can't break in this situation.
Take the give to Brundage under some pressure. Rumfield gets away from it and just throws it out of bounds.
Got it across the line of scrimmage, so no grounding.
You had pressure there from number 54, Malik Cotton. Also coming in was Tisdale. Oh, no, excuse me, that's Chance Johnson, number 9. Second and 10 now. Ball is still at the 38 of College Station. Rumfield in the shotgun formation has Brundage to his right, 2 receivers to each side of the formation. Harrison Pilot on the left side. Fake the give. They're going to throw to the right side. The receiver falls down. That was Pharrell Hemphill. He slips down when he made his cut. Otherwise, that probably is going to be complete.
Yeah, go at C.J. Lewis, who's on the field right now for Tisdale, who is still on the sideline. Lower leg situation here.
Yeah, I think it's a cramp, and he just gave a thumbs up. 3rd and 10 now for Temple.
See if the Cougars sell out against the pass here. Blitz.
Fake the give. Good protection. Now he's going to throw deep. He's looking for Hemphill. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. That was actually Harrison Pilot once again. Just got behind his defender.
Fisher Maynard, another backup in the secondary, and we saw when Lucas Lovejoy was able to take advantage of that for some long touchdowns. So first offensive touchdown of the night.
38 yards, and now on to at the extra point is Marcos Garcia. Snap is low, but it's down. The kick is up, and it is good. 3:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. Your new score, College Station 31, Temple 21. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9. (31-21) is our score. Each team with an offensive touchdown and a special teams touchdown here in this half, as we've had 28 points combined put up on the board, and we're not even through the 3rd quarter.
No, and I think that, it's been big plays right there. They went at C.J. Lewis, who was in for A.J. Tisdale, and then Harrison Robinson came off, and then they got the touchdown pass with his backup in the secondary. So Cougars got burned a little bit there. But the good thing is Tisdale is back on for this kick return.
Tisdale along with Aiden Martinez-Brown back to receive the kick. The short backs are going to be Zach Dang and Bo Corton. Mateo Lopez to kick it off. Short kick, it'll be fielded by Dang at the 24, and he's going to be hit immediately. Good coverage there by Temple, as making the tackle is going to be number 29, Leslie Jackson. The Cougars 1st and 10, they actually lost a yard on the return to the 23.
They were kind of bunched up on that last drive and led to a quick turnover on downs.
Maiden fakes the give to Trevino, rolls to his right. Now he's going to throw. The catch made by Peyton Cashion, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. Could not get his foot down. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Had been really good on the rollouts with his accuracy. That time it sailed on him a little bit.
Hand it off to Trevino. Starts right, cuts back inside, and he's going to be swallowed up.
Walked all over him that time.
I think First contact there was made by number 0, Jalen Jackson. We've called his name quite a bit tonight. And no gain on the play, sets up 3rd and 10. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left is Corton. Maiden snaps, rolls back, he's going to throw. He's got a receiver and he overthrows Peyton Cashin.
That's because of pressure. They had really sold out on the blitz there, and he just couldn't wait long enough. Did put some air under it, but spun Cashin around out there in the secondary, and a big 3 and out, back-to-back 3 and outs for the Temple defense.
Cougars will be forced to putt. Connor Young on to do the honors. Back deep to receive it is going to be Jeremiah Lennon. Snap is back, puts his foot into it. Good kick. Lennon's going to leave it alone. Takes a bit of a Cougar bounce. It'll cross midfield and finally die at the 48-yard line.
Seen some improvement from Connor Young since those first 2 punts being blocked, so he's got some confidence there. Tisdale going back out. Let's see if we have
Harrison Robinson
as well.
Griswold, Johnson. So let's see now. Actually, they're going to. Okay, they started to put the down marker at the midfield, but it's at the 48, 1st and 10, 2:46 to go. College Station leading at 31-21. Shotgun formation for Rumfield, has Brundage behind him. Now he moves Rutledge up. Moves Brundage up to his left. Going to give it off to him. Brundage looking for room off the right, gets away from the first wave, breaks a tackle, sidesteps, and we're going to get some flags coming down. Yeah, they're going to get a hold on number 70. That is going to be Augustine Silva, and he just dragged down Shane Bellows.
Yeah, at the point of attack. It would have been a tackle for loss. Back to 47.
That'll move it back to the 38 of Temple and set up 1st and 20.
For the Wildcats, the line of scrimmage, the Temple 38-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Rumfield. Fakes the give to Brundage, looking to throw. Has time, he's going to throw, he's got a receiver wide open, it's Hemphill. It is Harrison Pilot, and he's going to take this one the distance. Touchdown, Temple.
Tried to get the Chance Johnson in to get on the quarterback, but he stepped up away and had him slide on back behind him, and that gave Rumfield a chance to step up, and we're into a shootout now.
4-point lead now for the Cougars with the extra point attempt, trying to take it to a 3-point lead. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. 2:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and it's now 31-28 College Station. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
If you have a debit card, you're used to spending money. But what if your card actually ended up earning you money? That's not exactly normal, but that's what you can get at A&B. It's called Kasasa Cashback Checking. Don't mind the word name. What you need to know is that it's a free account with cash rewards. Use your debit card for everyday purchases, and it'll pay you cash back every month. If that doesn't sound like normal banking, well, guess what? We're not a normal bank. So contact A&B today and ask for Kasasa or visit ANB.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back-to-back 3 and outs forced by the Temple defense, and the Temple offense has turned that into back-to-back touchdowns by Mikhail Harrison Pilot.
62 yards on that play right there. It's only a one-play 52-yard drive because of the holding penalty, but the Cougars, all of a sudden secondary, is bringing a few leaks, and now the Cougars need to get the football. Good return here, get their offense back on track.
31-28 is our score with 2:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. A 3rd quarter that's seen a ton of scoring. It was 17-7 at the half. 5 combined touchdowns, 2 of them coming on kick returns. Mateo Lopez ready to kick it off here for Temple. High kick. Zach Dangle fielded at the 16-yard line and breaks one tackle, breaks another, and here come flags.
Blocking the back there.
Yep.
You're reading the guy's name in front of you. You cannot, you're going to cost yourself the 10 yards even if the tackle is right there. And you just got to let him go by.
Blocking the back. Return team number 40. 10-yard penalty from the Scholars out. First down.
Sophomore there on kick blocking. Made a mistake there. The Cougars are going to have to pay as they're going to have it marked back at the distance of the goal.
2:09 to go. Cougars take over 1st and 10 at their own. Holy cow. Mark that back to the 9-yard line.
With the penalty, the Cougars take over 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Harrington Maiden. Trevino in the backfield with him. Fakes the give to him. Under some pressure, but he gets a throw off and it's incomplete. The receiver knocked down, no flags. Bo Corton was on the ground. Coach is looking for a flag, but I think he may have just tripped over his own feet.
And you have no idea if the ball's catchable when you go down and the ball ends up on the ground 20 yards downfield.
Incomplete pass sets up 2nd and 10. Fake the give, gonna throw to the right side. Jackson Verdugo hauls it in for a gain of 2, maybe 3. He had to go, had to lay out to make the catch. Gets it to the 12, so it sets up 3rd and 7.
This is as important a snap as the Cougars have had tonight offensively.
Shotgun formation. Pressure coming, he's going to throw, he's got a receiver, it's Peyton Cashin, makes the catch at the 20 and takes it up to the 24, and that's going to be a 1st down.
The Wildcats are just bringing more defenders than the Cougars can block on every play, and until you start completing these passes like that and burning them, they're just going to bring that pressure play after play.
24-yard line now is the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Going to hand it off to Trevino, looking for room off the left side. He'll get maybe a yard.
Handoff goes to number 32, Anthony Trevino. Tackle made by number 94, Aiden Brown.
I'm hearing whistles, whistles, whistles. I don't know what's going on here. Sideline warning against the Cougars.
Sideline warning. College Station. That's first warning.
No gain on the play then.
There's the flag back at the Temple 48-yard line. Second and 10 now. Clock rolls, approaching 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Snap is high off Harrington Maiden's hands. He does pull it down, and then by the time he throws it, his pass is batted and tipped and goes incomplete.
3rd down again. You converted on 3rd down inside the 10-yard, at the 12-yard line. And now you expect Temple to send 5 defenders at you again, maybe 6.
3rd and 10 for the Cougars. 2 receivers each side of the formation. Trevino in the backfield with Maiden.
They're going to send York. He was cheating up.
Cougars are going to have to take a timeout as there's some confusion. And we'll take it with them. 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. College Station leading 31-28. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Our unit someone who offers every service in the book, from faucets, sinks, and toilets to backflow, leak detection, and sewer cleaning. That's my dad, Ed Phillips Plumbing. You also want the finest customer service. Again, that's my dad, Ed Phillips Plumbing. And since plumbing problems never pop up at opportune times, you want 24-hour service. Don't worry, you can call my dad, the real 24-hour plumber, Ed Phillips Plumbing, 731-1500, or click edphillipsplumbing.com. Ed Phillips Plumbing, serving the Brazos Valley for over 10 years.
Tim Schneller, Scott Clendenin, welcoming you back to Cougar Stadium, where College Station clinging to a 31-28 lead with 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And as we come back, the Cougars facing a 3rd and 10 at their own 24-yard line. College Station Cougar football brought to you this season by Prosperity Bank. Real bankers, not just a bank. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC. And by ASAP Equipment. To purchase or rent premium equipment at affordable prices, visit asapequip.com. Shotgun formation for Arrington Maiden. Sends Trevino in motion out of the backfield. They're going to try the bubble screen to Tisdale. Slips one tackle, but he can't get away from the second one. That's Tarian York with the tackle. Get him up to the 29, but it's going to be 5 yards short of the first down.
0, Jalen Jackson on the tackle for the Wildcats.
That'll bring on the punt team for the Cougars.
4-yard gain makes it 4th down and 5 for the Cougars from the College Station 29.
Connor Young
Send
to
10
punt.
again on this punt.
28, Connor Young in punt formation for the Cougars.
Does get the punt off. It's going to hit and take a good Cougar bounce as it's still rolling inside the 35, and it'll be dead at the 34-yard line.
Young's pass is down at the 35-yard line. Triple takes over first down.
I want to remind you the Cougars have a bye next week. And in 2 weeks from tonight, they will be home to open District 11 5A play against Leander. Pre-game at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 right here on Maverick. You can hear all College Station football all season long right here on Maverick 100.9. And it's 1st and 10 for Temple. 13 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Temple takes over 1st and 10 at its own 35. They're going to go the Wildcat formation with Harrison Pilot back there to receive the snap. He's going to fake the throw. Now he's going to run. He's got 40, 45, 50, and he's going to run away from everyone. He's at the 30, 25, touchdown.
Tisdale dived at his feet right there. They have
flags.
Yes, we have flags.
Let's see what it is.
A 65-yard touchdown run by number 7, Michael Harrison Pilot.
I think this may be against another sideline one.
Yep. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff, I would think.
Maybe.
Illegal formation.
Oh, no. Cougars catch a huge break.
Previous stop. Remains first down.
As Harrison Pilot thought he was going to have his 3rd consecutive touchdown. This one running after the first 2 came on receptions, but instead we get an illegal formation call, and that's huge.
Not enough men in the backfield. So you go Wildcat, you put a wide receiver out that maybe isn't used to being on the field, because Rumfield is not on the field during that Wildcat formation. So 1st and 15 now from the 30.
Still 2 seconds on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Rumfield now back in. Brundage back there with him. Going to give it off to him. And he's going to bounce inside, and he'll get a gain of about 4 up near the original line of scrimmage prior to the penalty. And that should be the final play of the quarter, excuse me. It was a fireworks show in quarter number 3, and College Station will take a 31-28 lead to the 4th quarter. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Ever find yourself in a department store with a question, but you can't find anyone who actually works there, so you just wander? That's what it feels like when you call most banks. But at Frost, we have live customer service 24/7, so you can speak to a real human right when you call, every time you call. No phone booth, no bot. Just help from a real human when you need it. It's about being there for you. It's about more than money. Frost Bank.
Cougars clinging to a 3-point lead as we head to quarter number 4. It's brought to you by Ed Phillips Plumbing, the real 24-hour plumber, ed-phillips-plumbing.com. Want to remind you to stick around after the game for the Zwerneman Flooring post-game show. We'll recap everything, and Scott will have an interview with head coach Stoney Pryor, and that'll be during the Zwerneman Flooring post-game show. 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats, and Rumfield will just have to throw this one away as he was under pressure from Shane Bellows, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Good time for the Cougars right there to bring the pressure. Same thing Temple has done against the College Station offensive front, just overwhelm it, get hat on hat, and you've had some breakdowns, and the Cougars did it right there and forced Rumfield to scramble away.
3rd and 10, they'll send 2 receivers to each side of the formation. The dangerous McHale Harrison Pilot to the right side of the formation. He'll be covered by Tisdale. Rumfield is looking that way, and he's hit and dropped! Coming in on the blitz, Colton Griswold gets him from behind.
A lot like the first play of the game where Griswold with a big hit got one right there. He stayed high. You can't go too low for the quarterbacks. You can't get too high. He caught him at just the right time and sacks him back at the 27-yard line.
He was coming from the blind side, too, so Rumfield had no idea that he was there. And that'll force a punt. That's a big loss all the way back to the 27-yard line, so a loss of 8.
And a momentum play for the Cougars after some 3-and-outs or short drives for the Cougars against Temple. They return the favor.
Low snap, it bounces, it's picked up. A good kick, however, and that ball is going to take a Temple bounce, and it hits a College Station player and goes out of bounds, fortunately, as that was almost disaster. It hit C.J. Lewis. He was trying to get away from it and just couldn't, but fortunately it hit him and went right out of bounds.
And Lewis dumped it and went looking for the football.
Yes.
He had awareness. Okay, it did hit me. I've got to go look for the football. It did go out of bounds, but he knew that something wasn't right there.
1st and 10, College Station at its own 37-yard line. 10:59 to go in the ball game. Cougars clinging to a 3-point lead. Empty backfield here for Arrington Maiden.
Sending 7 maybe.
They almost got him to jump. They were Tarian York was across the line. If they snapped that ball, that's 5 yards. But he got back. Here he comes. Maiden's going to throw it. It's going to be caught by Bo Corton at the 44-yard line. So a gain of 8 sets up. Gain of 7 sets up 2nd and 3. Cougars quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Maiden takes the snap, gives it off to Trevino off the left side, and he's got a first down as he gets up to the 49-yard line of College Station.
5-yard gain, 1st down and 10 from the Cougars.
Cougars wasting no time, getting back to the line of scrimmage. Maiden takes the snap, fakes the give to Trevino, rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure, he gets it away. It's caught by Peyton Cashin. That is going to be Zach Dang, and Dang will get it into Temple territory to the 44-yard line, setting up 2nd and 3.
Much better pass on the roll that time by Maiden as they go quick again.
Give it to Trevino off the right side, and he's going to have the first down as he's up near the 40-yard line. Cougars wanting to go fast. Hand it off to Trevino off the left side. He'll get about 4. Let's see where they'll give him 3 to the 37. Sets up 2nd and 7.
Good answer drive for the Cougars right here with a 4-point lead. 3-point lead, excuse me.
Maiden takes the snap, gets the pass away. It's caught by Zach Dane, slips a tackle across the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Great job right there, making a high tackle. Ducked down, had the defender slip off his helmet there, and able to get it down inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Cougars at the Temple 28. They continue to go fast. Maiden takes the snap. Pump fake. Now he's going to throw. Lofts it. He's got a receiver. It's caught out of the backfield. It's Trevino. He's inside the 5. Rolls down at the 2.
It's the wheel route, but instead of being outside, it's right down the hash. He let it go before Trevino had broken out of the secondary, caught it and rolled down at the 2-yard line.
Great touch on that pass by Arrington Maiden. He's going to try and take it himself into the middle of the line of scrimmage. He'll be held up short. Actually still on his feet, pushing forward. They're going to mark him at the 1, setting up 2nd and goal. And here comes Colton Griswold, Cinco de Gear, and Corbin Johnson, the heavy package coming in. I don't know if you can consider Colton Griswold the heavy package.
Well, I think that with the Cougars a chance here to score, it doesn't, it's not bad to run 35 seconds off the clock before you go get the touchdown.
Shotgun formation for Maiden. He's going to try and take it himself again. This time he's going to push in. Touchdown, Cougars!
Temple was really bunched up in the middle, and he slid off left tackle. Got the push with Trevino right in front of him. Put his hand on his hip, followed him into the end zone there. Don't run to where the log jam is. He got outside, and really a pretty easy touchdown.
Big drive there for the Cougars. The extra point coming to try and stretch this back to a 10-point lead. There's no holder on the field. Where's Peyton Cashin?
Cougars are going to take a timeout.
They've still got 12 on the play clock. They will take a timeout. Missing the holder there. Can't kick an extra point without the holder. They'll have to be forced to take a timeout.
Drop kick. I don't think Connor Young wants to all of a sudden in this game have to come up with a drop kick.
He was looking over at the sideline going, where's my holder?
Let me get through the scores here.
Let's look at the scores. It's brought to you, our Brazos Valley scoreboard brought to you by Amarillo National Bank. Amarillo National Bank, locally owned, family strong, and here to stay. Visit ANB.com today.
Lufkin has beaten A&M Consolidated 31-14. Georgetown falls to Liberty Hill 49-35. Let's see, Bryan beats Brenham 42-21. See if Rudder is still in progress. Rudder leads Elgin 21-14. 2 minutes to play there. Spot kick up, good. And the Cougars back on top 10, 38-28.
8:35 to go. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
Want a new home without the hassle of moving? Zorneman Flooring is at your service. You'll be amazed at how a new tile shower, kitchen backsplash, or new flooring can update your existing home. Zorneman Flooring can create a unique tile design or flooring upgrade made just for you. We are open Saturdays from 10 to 3. Also offering 12 months free financing. Call Zorneman Flooring at 776-2800
or head to zfloors.net. That's zfloors.net.
College Station adds to its lead, takes it back to a 10-point deficit. They lead this one 38-28 with 8:35 to go. And they're getting ready to kick it off here. Joining me in the booth now is going to be John Clendenin as Scott is going to make his way down to the field so he can get his post-game interview with our head coach, Stoney Pryor. And we'll bring that to you during the Zwerneman Flooring post-game show as College Station comes up big. Temple had a chance to take the lead as they scored on what we thought was going to be a touchdown run by Hemphill Pilot, but instead they were called for illegal formation, excuse me. Then the Cougars come up big with the sack. Colton Griswold with the sack from behind, and then the Cougars with a great drive to take it down the field and stretch this back to a 10-point game. Connor Young puts his foot into it. It's a short kick. It's going to be fielded at the 30-yard line. That's Brundage. And he's going to get up near the 40-yard line, and Temple will start there, 1st and 10. As College Station leads it 38-28. 8:28 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, that offensive drive right there by the Cougars was really the first sustained offensive drive we've seen in the second half. It's been a lot of kickoff return touchdowns, explosive plays, but that was a good job by the Cougars to milk some of that clock off and be able to get their defense some rest.
1st and 10, Temple at its own 40-yard line. Rumfield going to hand it off to Brundage. He's going to go off the left side. He'll find about 3 yards, and then he's going to be swallowed up. First contact there by Cinco de Gear. Also joining in, Corbin Johnson, Malik Cotton. And it sets up 2nd and 7. Clock's going to roll under 8 minutes here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation, Rumfield, he's looking to the right. He overthrows his receiver. That's going to be intercepted by Tisdale. Tisdale intercepts it at the 20. He's got the 25, 30, 40. Dances around, still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. Not sure what happened. There's some communication issues maybe between Rumfield and Harrison Pilot, because Harrison Pilot broke that route off. And that ball was just floating there. Tisdale got it. Harrison Pilot was just standing there looking around and didn't even go try and tackle it.
I think what happened was Rumfield read the option route, and whenever Tisdale bit down hard on the stop, he thought Pilot was going to streak upfield. Instead, he floated it up there, and A.J. Tisdale just returned it like he would have.
It was a punt return. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he had time to settle under that and bring it in. Great play for the Cougars there. A big play as they take over again, leading by 10 with 7:39 to go. Shotgun formation for Maiden. He's going to take the snap. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be swallowed up by Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones just threw his blocker aside and got right to Arrington Maiden, and that's going to be a loss of 2.
And we've started to see that the Temple pass rush has started to get home.
They've been bringing pressure the last few drives. They've been daring College Station to throw it over them. Second down, going to hand it off to Trevino. And he'll get a couple of yards up across the 40 to the 42. Actually, they'll mark him at the 43, and that'll set up 3rd and 9 here. As we go under 7 minutes to go. And, you know, came into this game, Tarian York was the talk, the Baylor commit, but Jalen Jones on the front line, number 0, has really been in the backfield a lot tonight for this Temple team.
Yeah, he is a good-looking prospect, Tim.
Here comes the pressure. Maiden rolls away from it. Still looking, still looking. He's going to throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, knocked away by Orion Peoples. He was under some pressure there from Kevin Stockton, and that'll force a Cougar punt. So the Cougars unable to do anything with the turnover, and Connor Young out to punt.
Time to hold our breath and see what happens with the Cougar special teams here. It's been an interesting night, to say the least. Really high highs and some really low lows.
2 punt blocks, 1 return for a touchdown. They've also given up a touchdown on a kickoff return. And the snap, Connor Young gets rid of it. This is a good kick. It's going to be fielded by Lennon at the 24-yard line. He'll dance around across the 25 to the 27, and then he's going to be swallowed up. They'll give him the 28-yard line.
And that was one of the first times that Temple has not brought pressure. And the snaps have been a little slow back to Connor Young. So you finally gave him time to collect himself and deliver a good punt. And for the first time tonight, College Station Temple's going to have to march the field here to make this a game down 10.
We've got 6:21 to go. College Station leading 38-28. Temple 1st and 10 at its own 28. The Wildcats do have all 3 of their timeouts remaining, but we have seen they can strike quickly. Brumfield in the shotgun formation takes the snap, looking to throw. Gets it away, and it's going to be incomplete. That was intended for Christian Tutson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And now Brumfield's starting to get some happy feet down there. Well, got hit for the first time tonight, 2 drives ago by Colton Griswold.
And I'm looking, Harrison Pilot is not out there.
They might be saving him to try to get him on defense. I mean, he plays both ways for him.
I know, but come on. Back-to-back receptions for big touchdowns. I mean, he's your best offensive player as well, JC. Man, I'm surprised not to see him out there in this situation. Rumsfield's going to throw deep, and he's going for Tutson, and Tutson cannot haul it in.
And right there, had to come back against his body and couldn't flip his hips because of the coverage that A.J. Tisdale had. And it was such a bad pass that actually let him in and made him open for that play, but just right through the hands.
They were saving Harrison Pilot for 3rd down because he's out there now. He's on the far side of the field. I just looked down, and he wasn't in on 1st, wasn't in on 2nd. That just really surprised me because of his big play capabilities. He'll be on the right side of the formation. There's 2 receivers there, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Rumfield. He's looking right the whole way. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Harrison Pilot, but guess what? A.J. Tisdale knocks it away.
And you'd think they would stop testing the Power 5 corner recruit. But that's best on best right there. And for 3 plays, your best came out on top. And he's going to get a breather here on the punt. He's not going to get a punt return, I don't think.
Now they're going to bring in not Bo Corton. They're going to bring in Zach Dang to field this punt. Mateo Lopez back to punt it away. Gets it away. Good high kick. Dang calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 41-yard line.
Number 16, Zach Dang. A 31-yard punt. College Station sets up first and
Bring
10
out the
from their
Cougars
own
here on
41-yard
first
line.
down from their own 41 with 5:52 left. Maiden, shotgun formations. 2 to his left, motion across, bad snap, flip pass to Cashin. Around the corner, going at the 50, and that's where he'll be knocked out at the 49-yard line. Bad snap, was able to flip it to Peyton Cashin for the first down, and the Cougars already in Wildcat territory here. Underneath 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
For the Cougars. Just across midfield at the Temple 48-yard line.
First and 10 for College Station at the Temple, or excuse me, yes, first and 10 for College Station at the Temple 48. But before we can get this play started, we've got flags, and this is going to be against the Cougars. That'll push them back 5 yards.
False start, offense, number 79. 5 yards penalty.
They got big Jake Utley, and it's hard to miss when Jake Utley leaves early.
Yeah, and the good news is first penalty or procedure penalty for the Cougars tonight. They've had some other ones, but other than that, they played a relatively clean game. Maiden now in the shotgun. It's like Anthony Trevino to his right, takes the snap, hands it off. Left guard, Trevino gets one before he's swallowed up, and bring up second down and 14 for the Cougars.
A 2-yard gain, it's second down.
Clock goes under 5 minutes to go here in the ballgame. College Station leading at 38-28. Cougars running personnel on as Zach Dang will check out. Xavier Vela will check in. Second down and 13. Play clock down to 5. Maiden gets it off, gives it to Trevino. He'll go up the gut, roll off a defender, and get a gain into Temple territory at the 47-yard line, setting up 3rd and 9. 4:20 and counting. Cougars in no hurry. They lead it by 10. Conversion here would be a big.
And big play right here for the Cougars. If they can get a first down or relatively close, they can either keep this offensive drive going or pin the Wildcats back. Maiden drops back, tripped up in the backfield for a sack, and that's going to be big number 92, Kamorian Carter, for the Wildcats, and just went straight through the right guard right there, Tim.
Temple will take a timeout. They have 2 remaining after this. There's 3:50 on the clock here in quarter number 4. The Cougars leading it by 10. We'll take the break with them. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
A tradition may be a little too unsophisticated for some people in other parts of the state, but we know that sometimes a little tradition can go a long way. I like these traditions. That's one of the reasons why I do my banking with Prosperity. Prosperity Bank knows good business and good banking. They were with me when the economy was rough, and they'll be with me if the economy grows stronger. They run their bank right. It's their tradition. Member FDIC, ProsperityBankUSA.com.
3:50 to go in the ball game, and College Station will be punting the ball away. They lead it by 10. Let's see if the
clock operator.
Nope. What do we got
Please put 3:52.
Adding 2 seconds to the clock here, so 3:52 on the game clock. 3:52. Temple does have 2 timeouts remaining now. And they've got 10 men on the line. They're coming after this punt. Connor Young does get it away, and it's a good one. It'll be fielded at the 22. Gets past one, get past another, and here come flags.
Yeah, they're going to...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, they're going to get number 2 right there. He was the man covering the deep snapper, Jaden Bellows, and I mean, he just blocked him blind side right as he got there and opened up the lane for that big return.
So that would have, the return would have given them the ball at the 42, but instead that penalty flag's back at the 25. So I would think they'll take it 10 from there, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Temple at the 15.
Working the back, receiving team, number 39. 10-yard penalty from the start of the foul, 1st down, Temple.
3:41 to go. Cougar defense has been coming up big all night. We'll see if they can come up big again here. They lead it by 10. Actually, they moved that flag back to the 21-yard line, so that moves it back to the 11. Now they moved it back to the 15.
I think he must have thrown it, didn't get all the way to the 25.
No, he threw it at the it was at the 25. He picked it up, and as he was walking back, he dropped. I think he just dropped it for the guy whose flag it was, because he picked it up and just dropped it at the 16. So they do move it to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for Temple. So 85 yards if they want to cut this to a 3-point lead. Rumfield looking to throw. He's going to throw the right side. It's off the hands of the intended receiver, Hemphill. And it'll be 2nd down. Hemphill and Harrison Pilot both on that right side. You've got Tony Hamilton along with A.J. Tisdale over there to cover them. 2 receivers on the left side as well. 2nd down. Rumfield, low snap, picks it off the turf. He's going to throw to the right side. He's got Harrison Pilot. He has the 1st down, cut down immediately after a gain of 11. But it keeps the chains moving. Clock stops while they set him. 3:27 and counting. Rumfield looking to throw under some pressure now. Corbin Johnson trying to get him, and he throws it away. It's intercepted! That's going to be Chance Johnson. Johnson's going to take it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
And how about Corbin Johnson right there, forcing Rumfield out. We've seen him make bad throws when he's uncomfortable and trying to get somebody up the sideline. Chance Johnson breaks off the coverage, waits right there, and then has that 4.5 speed to take it to the house.
Touchdown, Cougars, and that may put a nail in the coffin. There is still 3:12 remaining. Temple does have 2 timeouts, but if the extra point is good here, that's going to stretch this to a 17-point lead for College Station. Connor Young to add the extra point out of the hold of Peyton Cashin. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. With 3:12 to go in the ballgame, College Station now on top, 45-28. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick, 100.9.
Has been clearing the path for progress for over 35 years. So before construction ever starts on any new home or business, your first thought and your first phone call should be Kelly Burt Dozer. Since 1978, Kelly Burt Dozer has handled hundreds of jobs throughout the Brazos Valley. We know the obstacles you must overcome to successfully excavate and fully prepare this terrain with efficient solutions to ensure a job well done, no matter your time frame or budget. That's Kelly Burt Dozer. Call 778-1902 or click kellyburtdozer.com.
College Station's defense comes up big once again, and it's now a 17-point lead for the Cougars with 3:12 to go in the ballgame.
Yeah, after getting a gain of 11 on 2nd down, Chance Johnson playing the joker position. That's the playmaker of the defense. Makes a play this time. 38-yard pick 6 to the house. Just outraced everybody down the sideline. And that's the kind of stop the Cougars were looking to get here. Now up 17 with 3:12 left. It's going to be difficult for the Wildcats to come back. College Station's defense just has to keep doing what they've been doing these past couple drives.
So 45-28 now is the Cougar lead. So College Station now has a kickoff return for a touchdown, an interception return for a touchdown. Temple has scored twice on special teams. Block punt return for a touchdown and a kickoff return. Don't tell me special teams isn't important, because they've been very important tonight. And here's an important kickoff here for College Station as well, as Connor Young's just going to kick it short. But they moved Harrison Pilot up. He fields it at the 22, bounces outside 30, 40, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 43-yard line, I believe is where they're going to mark him. But see, they knew they were going to kick short, so they finally moved him up. He's been back deep all night, and this time they moved him up to that left side, and College Station kicked it to him. He does get it up to the 47-yard line. 3:04 to go. Actually, that just move it up to the 48-yard line now.
And the last 3 Temple drives, Tim, interception, punt, interception. The Cougars have been doing a good job getting them off the field early. And that's what you need here to give it to your offense for them to slam the door shut on this game.
And that's after they had back-to-back drives where they scored touchdowns, too.
Yes. Yeah. Excellent response from Chance Locklear's unit down there tonight.
1st and 10 for Temple at its own 48-yard line. 3:04 to go. College Station leading it by 17. Shotgun formation for Rumfield. He sends 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going to give it off to Brundage. Brundage will go right up the middle. He'll get into College Station territory as he gets to the 47. Gain of 5.
Tackled by a host of College Station Cougars.
Sets up 2nd and 5.
5-yard gain, 2nd down.
Shotgun formation again for Rumfield. Drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw to the left side. His receiver fell down, and the pass goes incomplete.
The pass is incomplete, intended for number 11, Christian Tutson.
Intended for Tutson. I think he slipped in his cut. That's not the first time we've seen that happen tonight. And it goes incomplete, setting up 3rd and 5. Trailing by 17 with 2:34 to go. You got to think this is 4-down territory from here on out for Temple.
And they just brought Harrison Pilot back in. And A.J. Tisdale in the second half has been shadowing him all night. No different here with him lined up outside on the right side.
2 receivers on each side. Now they bring a receiver in motion from left to right. Rumfield takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete, intended for Harrison Pilot. And coming across, cutting in front of him and knocking it away is going to be Shane Bellows.
Excellent job right there, not blowing him up before the ball got there. Just getting in the way of it, bounced off the back plate, because we've seen earlier tonight where the Cougars, even though he was making a play on the ball, got flagged for a pass interference. Don't want to give the Temple Wildcats a second chance.
4th and 5 now, and Temple does keep the offense on the field. 2 receivers each side of the formation. Harrison Pilot to the right. Rumfield's going to throw left, and it's going to be caught at the 40-yard line. That's going to be Hemphill, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops while they set the chains. Now it's going again. 2:20 and counting. Rumfield is going to throw to the right side or left side again. It's going to be caught once again. This time it's going to be Jaquan Butler at the 34-yard line, setting up 2nd and 4. Clock rolls, however, with 2 minutes and counting. Rumfeld looking to throw. He's going to throw to the right side, and it's going to be caught by Jeremiah Lennon. Coming up and closing quickly and almost knocking that away was Tony Hamilton, excuse me. But it is a 1st down at the 27-yard line. Clock stops while they set the chains. Now it rolls once again. 1:45 and counting. Rumfeld drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw to the end zone. Looking for Brundage, the running back out of the backfield, but it's incomplete. Running step for step with him was Shane Bellows. 1:30 to go in this ball game. Excuse me. College Station leading 45-28. Cougars trying to wrap up the non-district season with a win. Of course, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say a win that would send shockwaves through the state of Texas for sure.
I don't know about that.
Well, after
a
the
big
first
win.
week.
Shotgun formation. Rumfield looking to throw. Here comes some pressure. He's going to scramble away from it and just throw it out of bounds.
Well, I mean, I was down in the stands, and everybody's talking about Consolidated being number 3, you know, and College Station dropped after Lucas Lovejoy, but this is not the same College Station team.
And then jumped up after a win over Nolan Catholic, so they're 9. I know, but I'm just saying they're at 9 now.
Taking their time here.
Well, the clock stopped on the incompletion.
Gotta get the right play in.
Yep. 3rd down and 10.
New running back, Ryman Johnson, number 21 in.
Rumfield's going to throw to the right side. That's going to be caught by Harrison Pilot. He'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Rumfield's pass complete to number 7, Mikhail Harrison Pilot.
1:19 to go. They only give him 8. They marked him at the 24, or excuse me, the 19. So it's 4th and 2.
Play the game right here, Timmy.
Temple taking its time, making sure they get the right play in as the clock is stopped with 1:19 to go. 2 receivers to the left, nobody to the right. They're going to direct snap to the running back, Johnson, and he's going to be close to the first down. We'll see if they give it to him. I believe they did give it to him.
Well, Temple's sending out their defense.
I haven't seen a signal from them. No, they did give it to him. I thought the referee on the far side gave it to him. But yeah, you're right. Temple did send its defense out. They didn't think they had it. They went direct snap there to Ryman Johnson. There we go. Start the clock again. 1:10 and counting. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Rumfield looking to throw. He's going to throw towards the end zone, and he overthrows the intended receiver, Harrison Pilot. And it'll bring up 2nd down. We'll say this Temple team, they do have a lot of talent, a lot of speed. Harrison Pilot is good as advertised. Been very impressed by Jalen Jackson on the front line. Shotgun formation, fake the give, looking to throw. Going to throw to the end zone, and that's going to be hauled in for a touchdown by Tutson. With 51 seconds to go. That makes it 45-34. As we mentioned earlier, Temple is in the same district as the Bryan Vikings. Extra point attempt is up and good. So with 51 seconds to go, it's 45-35. College Station still on top. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.
ASAP Equipment has the equipment you need to get your projects done. Since ASAP is a locally owned business, they also rent to homeowners, farmers, and ranchers, not just big account holders. ASAP Equipment rents trenchers, zero-turn mowers, stun grinders, mud buggies, track skid steers, and mini excavators. Delivery and pickup of rental equipment is available. Call John Jarvis at 979-690-1106 or click asapequip.com today.
45-35, College Station on top. 51 seconds to go in the ball game, and you got to suspect an onside kick coming here from the Temple Wildcats as they have just cut into the College Station lead.
Yeah, it was a 12-play, 52-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock for the Wildcats, and Cougars have the hands team out there. But you know, I was telling you in the break, this Temple team, they're big, they're fast, they're big. You know, it's a typical Temple team. You know, and they have at Harrison Pilot is as good as advertised. You said you can't say anything about that. You know, and the thing I like about him is he doesn't shy away from the contact. He likes hitting people.
Yep,
he likes hitting people. You know, we've seen high-rated guys come in here before and run out of bounds on 4th and 8.
Mateo Lopez tees it up. They are set up for the onside kick. And it is fielded cleanly by College Station. That is Jake Pivoto. Ball did not even go 10 yards, though. So College Station takes over. A couple of knees, and this one's history, as College Station will improve to 2-1, while Temple will fall to 2-1.
And has to feel good for Stony Bright. It's good to always get your first wind off your back. When it's easy when it's forward knowing Catholic, but when Temple comes in here, that's a real test. And I remember sitting in the press box talking to Alex Miller. Says if they can compete with Temple, then they'll be looking good come district time.
Handed off
Ball carrier number 32.
to Trevino. No gain on the play. Clock now approaching 30 seconds to go.
play, second down and 10.
Unfortunately, not enough time taking off the clock. It's about a kick off.
Got to talk to the clock operator next door, you know.
Start that clock a tad bit later.
Cougars now in the victory formation. Maiden takes a knee, and that's it. They will not have to snap the ball again as the clock runs out. And College Station with a big victory tonight over Class 6A Temple, which came in ranked 22 in Dave Campbell's latest weekly rankings. And the Cougars do a nice job of winning this one 45-35. I really think in this one, John, and we'll talk about it more in the post-game show, but I really think we saw a lot of the maturation of Arrington Maiden here tonight, because the job he did, it wasn't perfect by any means. There were some mistakes, but it really saw him grow up a lot tonight, and he made some great passes. His run on fourth down, there are just so many good things that he did. You can see that this future for him is very bright.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy whenever you have 2 touchdowns that go off the hands of receivers because maybe you put a little too much on them to just hang your head, but then to lead Jackson Verdugo down the sideline the way he did for the 60-yard touchdown pass, and then Anthony Trevino over the middle when he floated that in there because he knew if I throw this too low, they can get a hand on it. And to show that touch, I mean, the maturation in game is incredible. The maturation we've seen week to week has also been incredible. And I think that's not just for Arrington Maiden. I think that's for the team itself. And he is the microcosm of what this team is right now.
Cougars win at 45-35. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll begin the Zwerneman Flooring post-game show. You're listening to Cougar Football on Maverick 100.9.